a mini makeup tutorial, if you will. We are going to start with our eyes. So I'm going to take my eye brushes and my eyeshadow primer. Okay. Yes, I know some content creators do not like eyeshadow primer, but I do. So here we go. When you have oily lids, use an eyeshadow primer. I tend to get sweaty lids, so I just prefer it. Oh, sorry. Don't want to waste it, but I couldn't have got in the middle of my nails, so there's something I can do. And I'm just going to keep it very simple today. And keep it natural with a bit of a pop. So that being said, I'm going to take that eyeshadow primer, excuse me for one split second, pick up my makeup artist palette. Sorry about that. But yeah. Sorry about that. I had to crouch down there for a sec so you couldn't see me much. But yeah, I'm back. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to take our Sephora 10 Pro Eyeshadow Brush, our MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and add that in as part of our primer base. We're going to keep it very simple, very light, very quick. So if you're going out the door quick to work or anything, this is that kind of a look. We're not going to keep it too advanced today. This is going to be for your quick, easy, out the door, on the go looks. I always do my eyeshadow when I leave, no matter what. Whether I'm doing a full beat or not, and I'm doing a very quick basic look, I always do my eyeshadow. So, that being said, we're going to take this palette here, okay? Take this color and press and lock and set, okay? The lightest color in your palette. It can be any quad, doesn't have to be this quad by Charlotte Tilbury, but colors have to match. Keep it natural and to your skin tone. So if you're darker than me, that means use a darker palette or a darker to set it in place. Then I'm going to take this one down here and I'm going to press it on the lid and lightly blend up and out and diffuse. Slowly working. And I'm sorry, I have to overspeak. Again, I'm going to take it on the lid as well as into the crease that I created, and I'm going to lightly diffuse and match. Okay, Now that your eyeshadow is neutral and set, you are going to take this brush, same brush again. I'm lazy, so I'm only using 3 brushes. I'm going to take the darkest brown and place it here on both ends. Take a little more. And do like a halo effect. Well, this is not the darkest brown, but we will deepen it later. We're going to take the second darkest brown, I should have said, but you get the picture. We will deepen it later. This is just to create the shape we want. And then also blend and diffuse the harsh lines. Okay. Now that these are matching, then we are going to take this one right here, the darkest in the palette, and we are going to swipe it and press and blend across the lid, so making more of a gradient smoke, if you will. Very smoky brown. And I'm going to go a little more smoky. You can skip and do a little less if you like, but I prefer a really smoky eye. But that's just my preference. Everybody else's preference is different. Okay? Take this. Cream shadow. Left over on the brush to carve out your eyebrows. Okay. And then you're just going to blend and diffuse up and out into the cream shadow, giving you that subtle ombre of dimension. Just take your finger, mix it in a little bit under the brow bone, just under the brow bone. Nowhere else, just under the arch, so that it looks very natural, just like that. Then we are going to take this same one. We're going to press a bit, very lightly, only in the center. And then we are going to take this eyeshadow single in gold, pop it in the center, and do like a golden smoke. We're gonna take our smoky brush again and just lightly diffuse and blend into the gold. I just love it this way because it makes the gold pop out more, I think, in my opinion, but you can do it however you like. It's just my preference. This is Gold Something by e.l.f. that I'm using on like the innermost where I want it to pop more. Okay. I think this way it gives a little bit extra pop because it is like, it gives it more of like a ethereal goddess look, I think, in my opinion, but that's just me. No harsh lines, see? Take your time. Nice, bright. Yeah, it's exactly what you're looking for. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we are going to do our contour, blush, concealer, and corrector. We're going to start with corrector. I am going to blend two colors together because I have a very unique skin tone. And we're just going to lightly press and pat where we need it. This will ensure for less concealer later. Okay. Wipe it off. Okay. Correct the middle of my nose. Okay. Keep the corrector. We are going to do contour and blush first because we are going to underpaint. And my foundation is so sheer that if I don't underpaint, well, you know, it'll look better if I underpaint it. Let's just put it that way. Okay. That is how I like to place my contour. You can place it however you like, but again, just do whatever suits you best. Now we pinch and we do the Ozempi nosy. Contour the bulbs on the side to make them shorter. Okay. Now that your cheeks are soft, angular, etc., and just like the runway, that is the look that you're looking for. Okay. We are then going to take our blush by MAC and open it. This is Dainty. It's a very, very neutral, nice, soft, powdery pink. We're going to pack it on. Lightly build it across. I like to do lifted apple, as you can see. And sometimes just a smidge more contour. We'll blend it up into the blush later. Ignore it for now. Open again, grab the same amount, okay. Take our contour brush again and press and blend upward. Just because I like it a little bit sharper. And the look I'm going for is a very natural look. A natural runway ready look. Okay. 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 Should look exactly like this. Okay. Then we're going to take our powder brush. We're going to take our setting powder. We're going to lock in place. Okay. Okay. We are then going to take our House Labs foundation. This is exactly why I wanted to do it last, because it's a very liquidy consistency foundation. Bounce the one pump and disperse evenly on the brush. Yes, even. And effortlessly, sorry. Stipple, apply, and blend your coverage where you want it. See how my contour is peeking through? but I'm just going to re-tap and reinforce some blush with barely touching anything. Shit. Sorry about that. My hair was in the way. And we are going to disperse and do the same thing for the other side. Blend your foundation into your neck. Otherwise, you have harsh lines. And you don't want that. Stipple blend. Barely pressing or anything while I'm blending. This brush does all the work for you. See how seamless? Take a little bit more. On the forehead area. Take the hair out of my brush. See? How sharp. And we take our concealer, also by House Labs. Don't mind the tape, that's just my nose ring. It's just to keep the makeup off of it. We are going to let it sit for a bit and go by section by section. Start here. I know I accidentally overdid it, but it's okay because I like full coverage anyway. And the concealer is very, very sheer. And there we go. And take finesse it back. We're going to take this side of our same thing on the other side. Just in reverse. Take other powder brush. Big brush, nothing on it. Now, that's all she wrote. I usually use setting spray as well, just to lock it all in and give a little more moisture and keep it a little more flawless. But if you prefer powders, this is a technique or a way to do it with just using powder. So I'm going to zoom in. You can see 0, to minimal. But when you are like this, looking at somebody, and they're not zoomed in on your face, this is what it looks like, very natural. Very much. Simple, easy, quick. You can use setting sprays and powders combination like I usually use. I just wanted to mix it up for a change. So there you go. There you have it. A simple, easy, quick look.